Well, hello everybody, and happy Friday. Glad to have you. What are we going to do today? You might have seen that we ended up with elytra. We've got the wings, so that is great. Which way am I facing? That way. Let's grab some stuff and go take care of this iron situation here. Let's see, what have I got? I grabbed some stone. Have any chests made? Got a couple. Doing it a little different this week. Decided to give Fridays a try and see if people like that better. See, I got that, I got that, I got that. So my iron farm is in my spawn chunks, and so it runs constantly. It's constantly loaded, and my storage is not very big over there, so it's the kind of thing that I have to kind of keep up on, or else it ends up backing up. This you might have seen a couple of streams ago I was working on, and this turned out really nice. I like how it looks like the tunnel has broken apart. This is the iron farm. The iron comes out of there and goes into these chests, and you can see that we are cooking right along. What I've been doing is taking them out of here, putting them in block form, and then putting them in here. That's not very good looking, first of all. It's not very much storage, so I think we need to improve that. Seeing things out here? If I put chests on the sides instead, then I could fit more. There's grass here, which means that's probably outside. Yep, sure is. Let's make a little room here. The other thing is, if I break these chests, we're gonna have so much iron just pop out. We'll see what happens. Out here, I went with kind of a rustic kind of build. It was early in the season, so I didn't have a lot of materials, so I kind of went with some cobble and some stone, that kind of thing. So I think we're just gonna keep that theme in here. This iron farm has been one of the best things I did. Anytime I need hoppers, anytime I need anything, I've got it. And I have so much iron, I think I'm going to use the iron blocks for building, doing some like tunnel construction in the end. And yeah, I think I'm going to use all iron blocks. This farm design is something I came up with. I made a video that shows how the farm works, and it's crazy efficient. It's a really, really awesome, really simple design. Anything out here? Yes, there is. Let's see here. Oops, goodbye, dirt. Went into the portal. Like if I put a chest here, we can open that chest, but we can't open this one because there's dirt above it. We'll need to figure that out. Okay. Well, I don't have a ton of room. I should have emptied my inventory. It's all right. It is what it is. Let's just grab a bunch of these and transfer them over. Iron, iron, iron. All right, this is taking a lot less time than I had thought. Okay, so now I can break this one without making a mess. Cool, good. A lot of iron, right? What was that? Oh, I know what it was. It was my bone mealer back there. That was a weird sound. Yeah, real happy with this farm. All right, that is that. Now we can break these without making a mess. Still dark outside? It is still dark outside. Let's go and sleep real quick. So yeah, the iron farm was one of the first things I built in my Let's Play world. A villager breeder and an iron farm. Those are the two first things I built because I knew I would need those things later on in the season. Are there any creepers out here? Hello? There's one over there. There's an iron golem wandering around. That's fun. Hello, creeper. Hello? All right, so yeah, that's my iron farm up there. All right, don't need any rotten flesh. So let's block this stuff up real quick here. Blocks, 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 blocks. It's so funny, when you're over here, you can just hear the iron golems getting shoot up over and over. I don't have enough room in my inventory. I need a bigger inventory. Let me dump some of this stuff. Now we're thinking smart. There should be a way to automate this, I think. You know, like it should be a redstone, I guess it would be an auto crafter is what it would be, where you could, you know, run hoppers or something into it and it will just assemble stuff for you. Especially blocks, you know, as far as like crafting, enchanting table or tools, I get, you know, do those yourself. But as far as making things into block form, I think that is something that we should be able to automate. Oops. That one is full, and that one is almost full. Stuff. There's a guy I am a fan of who does videos on YouTube. He does a Minecraft Let's Play, and he uses lots of data packs that kind of change the game, make it a little bit more interesting. His name is Frolic131. He was suggesting I look into some data packs, and they're pretty interesting. Some of them are real slight tweaks. I do use a couple. For example, I have one where if I kill a mob, there's a chance it will drop its head, so I can collect mob heads, which is pretty fun. But he has one where it makes lots more like boss type mobs, and then he's got one where it kind of randomizes the loot so that there's like more legendary type swords and tools and things, armor, stuff like that. So it really adds a lot of lore to the game, which is really kind of cool. So anyway, I was reading up on data packs, and there's, like I was saying, some of them that are just real subtle, where you can just make it, you know, so for example, one was it made it so skeletons, if you got close to them, would switch from a bow to an axe, which I think is a really cool mechanic. So stuff like that. And so then I started reading up on what is a data pack and started like digging into them. And there really is not a lot to them. You know, they're very simple little packages of information, and some of the code is really, really minimal to make things happen. The thing is, I don't know how to code at all. I've never been good at, there's some things I'm really good at. Yeah, you know, like I can play all kinds of musical instruments. I can make videos, you know, all kinds of creative type stuff. Learning like foreign languages and code, it just doesn't click with me for whatever reason. It's very frustrating. Anyway, so I started reading up on these and, you know, found a tutorial that sort of explains some of it. It gave me a lot of ideas for like things you could do to the game. Again, not really changing it from vanilla, you know, just varying things up so that you can maybe tell a story or things like that. And that was the idea I had, is maybe I could create a little data pack to help kind of create some lore or tell a story. So I haven't given up yet. I'm still kind of playing with it and working on it. I won't even pretend to understand it or claim that I am good at it, but I'm working my way through it, and it's been interesting to say the least. All right, back to the iron farm. I'm gonna punch a hole in the ceiling. Oops, sorry, bush. No creepers, please. Any creepers? Hello? Wow, this is grassy. Sorry, Mr. Golem. I mean, that's fine, right? Don't touch the bush. Okay, great, fantastic. That looks great. For now, I'm gonna do this, I think. So all of the iron, aside from what I've used, fits in these two chests that I've made so far since I started this world. So we have double that space. I think we're gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be great. Saw this iron golem over here, and I don't want him to mess up my efficiency, so we're gonna have to take him out. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Sorry. Grab that iron because we're greedy. Oh yeah, I've got this bush. We'll just take it with us. Cool. Oh, there's still dirt up there. Not cool. Let's do this. Then I don't have to think about it too much. How does it look from over here? Fine. Looks fine. Cool. Well, that cleans things up quite a lot. So let's head back. Zoom. Zoom. We're going to drop off some of our stuff here. And then there's another project I want to check in on. Stone stuff goes back in here. Gunpowder. We're going to throw in our little gunpowder box. Iron goes in the little iron drawer. Poppies. I've got to have 1,000,000 poppies, right? Nope, I don't have 1,000,000 poppies. Amazing. Cool. Yes. Another project is quartz related. How am I doing on quartz? Mediocre. Mediocre. I know there's some over there. Oh boy, I hopefully have some of that stuff over there too. Oh, hello, sir. You don't belong in here, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi. Yeah. There we go. Thank you. Back to the Nether. So if you've been following along for a little bit, on the other side of the bridge, we made this very kind of warped forest-inspired tunnel. And the first part looks fantastic, and the intersection looks fantastic. but we haven't completed the other branches of this tunnel. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. Okay, so what's going on here? We've got some quartz stairs, we've got some quartz pillars, we've got this stuff. So this whole kind of a look, I want to mirror it on the other side here, past the fancy intersection. What have I got? Okay, I do have some quartz over here. Let's add to our quartz pile. We do need to extend this out, so I am going to eventually cut these down. Maybe that's what we should do. So yeah, this is the stuff that's going to be tricky. Well, let's do what we can. So for anybody who hasn't seen my Let's Play, very recently we got to the end. Whoa, it's a little dangerous there. I took my my sweet time getting there. Yeah, it was really great getting there, starting to get shulker boxes, getting elytra. I wonder if I'm making this big enough for ghasts to spawn. That would be exciting. But anyway, as I was saying, I've got a new Let's Play coming out Monday. I've been working on that. Been looking at the a lot of the snapshot videos. Newest snapshot added a lot of the lush cave stuff, so a lot of new planty type blocks, and they look really, really great. I'm very excited about it. The thing I'm curious to see is when they start adding in some of the world generation stuff. You know, are they going to change the world height? They were talking about like this new mob, the warden lives in a biome that they were calling the deep dark. So are they going to make the world go deeper than, you know, the normal amount of blocks? Because ocean level is usually 60 something and bedrock is 0, so you've only got 60 blocks to work with. And then I don't know if you guys remember the ocean update, but when they were doing the snapshots for that, world generation messes with a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how it goes when they start putting in the new cave generation and stuff like that. Okay, how does this go? 1, 2, 3, pillar, 1, 2, 3, pillar, 1, 2. Oops. Oops, again. Fun. How many more do I need? Can't tell. That looks good so far. So let's do the pillars next. Pillar, pillar, pillar. Super good. So what I like about this part is it doesn't look very nethery, but it's all from the nether. You know, this warped stuff, the quartz, obviously the carpet is not, but all of this stuff, shroom lights, warp stems, quartz, this is all nether. This blue color is, you know, all from the warped forests. And the only thing that lives or that you can find in warped forests is Endermen. And so I made this hallway a little taller, like maybe they did it or somebody related to the Nethermen or ancient Nethermen, Endermen, you know, like this was kind of their design. It's interesting too, because like piglins, they don't like this stuff. The, you know, warped fungus scares them off. They don't spawn here. So it's like the crimson biome is kind of the natural nether biome, and then the warped biome was warped. Something changed it. Something messed it up. And I think that's a really cool kind of concept. Everything's blue rather than red. It's very backwards. I figured whatever did that, they built this too. I like too how it looks very different than the piglin architecture, which is very much black stone and very dark and red. Great. Okay, let's make some slabs. We do 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a full block. Suddenly compelled to add 1 more just so I have even lighting. Wow, perfect number of slabs. Did a good job there. I'll leave that for now because we might make some kind of fancy entrance here. We do have this stuff. Let's do that real quick while we're thinking about it. Hello, where the heck did you come from? That was bizarre. Goodbye. Yep, coming along. Let's eat some steak. Delish. Forgetting I have the wings. It's real nice to be able to do this. Hello. You must have spawned right on that spot. That's very exciting for you. Chains. Do we have chains? We got chains. Lamps? Couple lamps. Chain. Chain. Nice. Let's see, I've been doing this for about an hour, so I think I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah. Hang tight if you'd like, and I will be right back. I should put a door here so I can actually just go through the door instead of actually tearing out the wall every time, but that will have to happen another day. Oops. Who shot me? This guy. Not cool, man. Not cool. Oh, hello, sir. I'm gonna need to squeeze right past you. Excuse me. Thank you. Out of the way here. Just a little bit. Thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Carve a little ditch down the middle here. Grab a stack of this stuff and just fill it in. Cool. Let's see what it looks like out here. Let's see what I get out of this one here. Cool beans. Eventually, this little cobble path here is going to be a wider kind of bridge through this warped forest. And I will probably do a little bit of landscaping. You know, like this tree, it could probably stay there, but it'll be butted right up against the path, and that it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I might move it or cut it down and regrow a tree. Whoa, almost looked at that guy right in the face. All right, let's see what that got us. Yeah, that'll only be about half of the hallway, I imagine. Growing the warped stuff is such a chore. You know, you bone meal it like anything else and all that, and you can cut it down with an axe or whatever, but those wart blocks, these things are just such a pain. You know, like leaves on a tree, if you ignore them, they just go away, despawn themselves. But the wart blocks don't. They just kind of hover there forever, which is a drag. You end up with so much of this stuff. That's why I used it in the hallways, is because I had so much. Maybe they'll change that up someday or come up with a better way of managing it or using it. Whoa, don't fall off the edge. What did I have behind? I think it was just the wart blocks, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Wart there, and then a shroomlight set one back. I don't know why trapdoors are so expensive. It doesn't really make sense. And then in front of this, we have the trapdoors and the fences. Good, great, awesome. Made some really great progress. This was just a big netherrack tube a couple hours ago, and now it's looking much, much closer to what we want it to be. Very, very exciting. I have a hoe on me, do I? I do not have a hoe. Let's head back to base again. I need more warped stems. I have 7 warp stems. That's not very much. Oh, we might be able to get us an achievement. So I think I have netherite everything at this point. So if I take a diamond hoe and I put netherite on it, yeah! Netherite everything. This is not enchanted at all. What enchantments can you put on a hoe? Probably unbreaking, probably mending. Nice. I don't know that I've ever enchanted a hoe in the entire time I've played Minecraft, so there you have it. Well, I'm pretty pleased with what I got done today. That's that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.